What's going on, y'all? So today we're going to be talking about quantum jumping, right? Quantum jumping into a new timeline where the life that you desire becomes your reality. Today is August 24th, 2025, and yesterday I quantum jumped into a new reality, a reality that I thought was way ahead in the future when in reality it was right in my hands the whole time. And it was all based on a single decision I made to go ahead and start something before I felt I was ready, before I had the entire game plan lined out for myself, right? So what I did was I envisioned the person I wanted to be, the things that this person would do, the thought process that this person would have, this future me. And when the opportunity arose, I just jumped right on it. I didn't think too much about it. I thought, okay, if I do take this opportunity and it does work out for me, what's the upside? That's what I thought, instead of what if it doesn't work? What am I missing? What don't I have? Because it's all in the questions you ask yourself as well. If you ask yourself the wrong questions, you're going to get the wrong answers. But if you ask yourself the right questions, your brain is going to find the answer that you're looking for. So it's all about your perspective. And I think I may be quantum leaping, quantum jumping into a new reality for myself. And the thing about this is, whenever you do quantum leap or quantum jump, whatever you like to call it, you can go forward or you can go backwards based off a simple decision, right? So every decision counts, and everything either moves you forward in life or it moves you backwards. So like I said, I could quantum jump into a whole nother reality based on a decision I make in the near future, or today, or in the next 20 minutes, right? And same goes for you. You're not stuck. Your perspective and your mindset is stuck. So just keep moving forward, but you have to be clear on what you want and the person you want to become, because without those two things, that's what makes you feel like you're stuck. You don't have any sense of purpose or sense of direction. And it does take time. And the most important thing that I'm worrying about right now, I wouldn't even say worrying about, but my main focus is holding my frequency, right? Keeping the promises I made to myself in order to be consistent, right? Putting the systems in place so it becomes easier to be consistent, through clarity instead of force, and having more discipline. Because the longer you hold the frequency, time collapses, right? The timeline collapses. You don't shift into a new reality. Things don't change for you just by you doing more and you adding and stacking on top of what you're already doing, right? This reality change, or this shift in your life that you're looking for, comes from collapse. It comes from you removing things off your plate rather than adding, right? But it does make sense to remove before you start adding, because if you add on top of bullshit, it's too much for you to handle and it's not efficient. So what you need to do is remove whatever is not aligned with you first, and then you start adding what is aligned. But the most important thing right now is a timeline collapse. So if you want things to change, you have to remove things. That way your timeline can collapse a lot faster. It might be relationships, it might be certain habits, things like this. But the more you remove, you create space and you create room for new things to appear. So holding that frequency, the longer you hold that frequency, the quicker you'll get there. But you also have to be consistent, because just jumping one time is not enough. You have to quantum leap all the time, and it has to become a part of your identity. That's really what I'm trying to say. And for me, it's brand new to me, honestly, because I didn't realize what I was doing, but it's really based on decisions in your choices, right? In your mindset. But it has to be done consistently in order for you to see lasting change. You know what I'm saying? You can see change from time to time, but if you want to see lasting change, like I always say, implement the systems so you can take away the need for willpower and the need for motivation. Those are the two main things right now. And a lot of people won't understand what you're doing. They won't understand why you went missing or why you're doing certain things, but it's not for them to understand. It's literally for you. So if somebody asks what you're doing, don't tell them. Don't tell them. You don't have to lie to them, but just simply don't tell them, because you need to preserve your focus. You need to preserve your energy. It's not for them to understand. They'll understand once you're complete. Once the mission is complete, then you can finally go back and tell them. But during the process, you don't want to tell them, because this is going to mess up your momentum. Just let them see and wonder. Let them see and wonder. And if they're really about it, they'll start picking up whatever it is that you're putting down and that you're putting out into, you know, the quantum field of reality, so to speak. But yeah, the main thing right now is preserving your focus. Be quiet. Don't speak on what you're doing. Just move forward and move in alignment, because if you're in alignment with who you want to be and where you're trying to go, things are going to happen a lot naturally. Things are going to happen a lot quicker. You know, the vibes are going to be genuine. It's going to be for you. And whatever's for you can't be stopped. So that's my words for today, my words of encouragement. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram at CamJustGlow. And then subscribe to the channel. On my road to 100 subscribers. So yeah, let's get into it.